Hello everyone, Astel here. In this video I will go through what I should probably have done first, which are the newbie dungeons in the game. There are 8 in total, and they all are very similar. I went ahead and dropped a few runes to make this whole thing easier. This first one is called the Accursed Maze, and is just north of the city of Moon. You can see here we have the city, we have the graveyard just up here, and we have the dungeon in this mind looking entrance. All of those dungeons follow the same layouts, they share the same mobs, they have a few chests with some items inside. This one has plenty of rooms. Every room has one enemy, you'll never be swamped in one of those. And they drop some stuff that will get you started. The one enemy that you should be careful with is the gnome magicians, because they can poison you, and dealing with poison when you are a newbie is difficult. They drop scrolls and reagents in case you are running a mage. There are plenty of boxes in case you are leveling up your lockpicking skills, and some traps that are not so difficult to deal with, which are great to get your skills going. I will not be running through all of those dungeons because the video would be very long otherwise, but I will showcase where all of them are located. This one, it's very easy. There's a moon gate here, so you can loop around and come in here. Let's go to the next one, the Chamber of Bane. This one is close to the city of Devilguard, and in here it's much smaller. It doesn't have as many enemies, but they are the same as in all of the newbie dungeons. There are some bats, there are some goblins, some skeletons. It's nothing that will hurt you too bad, and they are great to get your skills going. The slimes can hurt your weapon durability, and aside from that, the phantoms cast some spells, which are good to getting your magic resist up. And there are some gnome warriors as well that hit a bit harder than most of the other mobs in here, so they're great to get your healing going if you are starting out. In Devilguard there's a moon gate that is right here, so you take the moon gate, come up, and you find yourself in the dungeon. And the Cold Hell Depths, this one is a bit out of the way. That is a nice one as well. It has plenty of rooms. This has some human enemies if I'm not mistaken. Those carcass ones are pretty much harmless. Always check the barrels if you are starting. Every little bit helps when you have nothing, right? In this region, it's really good to be around if you're a tamer, because there are loads of animals in here that you can make use of. There's a little city to the north, and there are many dungeons around this place. Some of them have lots of hoppies and lots of giants, but you shouldn't be trying to take them down if you are too young. The wolves are good tames. There are the mammoths here, the leopards, a lot of good stuff that can get you going. To get here, you just come to this place, and there will be a moon gate very close to the dungeon. If you take this bridge, you get to the little islands. There are a few dungeons that you can clear in here, and loads of animals around this little island. Up here, there's a little side entrance. Let's go. Oh, it's snowing. Nice. This dungeon has a lot of snakes. and a lot of spiders. So be very careful with poison, is something that we're not tailored to deal with. And up here, most importantly, there's a big dragon, which will take you some time to get down, but it's nice once you can farm it for its scales if you have a crafter, and it always drops some nice stuff. Next one is in the list is the Dark Sanctum. The Dark Sanctum is very close to the city of Montar. There's a moon gate all the way up here, and Montar is a nice city to live because of this place right here in the map. This is a very small self-contained dungeon. Has some nice aesthetics to it. The warriors, they are a bit tanky, but if you have a good healing macro setup, or if you are quick on your fingers, you can deal with them. No problem. The Dark Tombs. This is actually inside the city of Umbra, which is one of the places that you can start with. It's great if you are a necromancer or if you have the forensics skill, because there are loads of enemies here that drop body parts that you can sell to the necromancers. Oh, look at that, a piece with 80 luck. If I was a newbie, I would be very happy with this. And there's a graveyard here filled with places that you can dig, that you can get loads of stuff to sell. And also you can summon some really nasty undead, so be careful. The city of Umbra itself is very easy to find. You just gotta come here, and there's this big cave. Let's get out of here. And this way, I think. Yeah. The cave is high enough to build a castle in. Yes, you can actually build a castle in here if you have loads of money. I don't. So here you see, there's Britain here. So you come down, take a right, and you get the entrance to Umbra. And down here you have the Fires of Hell, which is another normal dungeon, which I will make a video eventually, and the Dock. The Forgotten Tombs. Those are, let me show you how it looks like. Loads of people buried here, and some lost goblins that somehow ended up here. This is very easy to find. It's the closest one to the zone of Britain if you are starting there, which you probably should for convenience sake. In here there's a hidden door that can take you to the Necromancer's Guild, which has a lot of different NPCs and got easy access to the bank. Which also makes this a really good place for farming. And in here, hidden in this place, in the British family tomb, it is where you find the entrance. Just come in here, go down the stairs, and you're good to go. You see here, it's Lord British's castle. I love this song so much. Yeah, and the city is down there. So very nice, very easy place. Probably the first one you should visit once you have some combat skills. Now, the Magma Vaults. Those are in the way from Britain to you. Are the first ones that I've actually found. It's very nice, it's not very convenient to move around all those trees. But it's a big dungeon. It has lots of rooms, lots of enemies. Each room of those has something different for you to smack. Great place to get your skills going. Kobolds do nothing. And oh, got a robe. And in here, it's worth noting that there is also a moon gate here, which is near the Thieves Guild, which makes this place very easy to reach. And there's the city here in case you need to unload your gear and you don't have any recalling capabilities yet. And the last one is the Shrouded Grave, which is in a graveyard near the city of Grey, which is really out of the way. It's really far from everything. Let's increase the map size a little bit. Hold on. Yes, I can click on things. See, here's the city of Grey. It's a nice little cozy town. Here's Devil Guard. There's a little tower here. Here's Moon, you, Britain, and Montar. So if you happen to be around these parts, come visit. Let's get this back to a normal size. Down here. And you have yourself a really big dungeon, lots of rooms to compensate for how far it is, and you can get yourself started in here. So that's it for this video. It's a bit shorter because I just wanted to show you where you can go to get your skills up when you have a new character and you're just beginning. So you found those skills, those dungeons, go through them until your skills are higher, until you have good enough gear to progress through the normal dungeons. I would usually not go to the normal dungeons until I have 60 in healing and in anatomy, so I can deal with poison. Hoss is sleeping. I don't think that's how horses sleep, but I'm happy for him. He looks very cute. And the city has a place that you can buy your future home and a bank. That's it for tonight. Hope you're having a great time. Bye bye.